Good morning and welcome to On the Beat. My name is Kim Mastrofino, and with me today is Martin Chan, and Ben Barber will be actually joining us as well. Doing things a little different today. We had to go with our Plan B, a couple of snafus. Joe is not able to be here today, and our guest had to unfortunately cancel at the last minute. He had a very pressing matter at one of his restaurants, so he had to take care of it. So we are going to try and get Leo Roach on at a later date. So in the meantime, we're going to take the wheel from here, Martin, and go with it. How you doing, Martin?
Oh, you're doing wonderful. It's great. Today's Tuesday morning. It's sunshine for the most time. It's gonna be in the 30s temperature wise.
Is it supposed to rain today?
Perhaps maybe later, but not right now.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad we have the sun because I think we need some sun. What do you think?
I think it's wonderful.
That's good. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for those updates. It's encouraging. I think things are getting lighter as the time goes on. So I think we're eventually going to be heading into spring. We just got to get through the next few weeks. So
Springtime.
I'm looking forward to it.
I love the spring.
I love the spring too. It's all new things happen. It's just pretty and yeah, it's all good. So I look forward to that. One of my favorite times of year. So anyway, so I'm going to share some community updates before Ben comes on. So I just like to do a shout out to Printing Plus. They are celebrating their 30-year anniversary of being in business. So that's a long time, and they've served our community well. And so congratulations. Also, the Shelter Harbor Inn is now offering igloo dining. So please contact the Shelter Harbor Inn to make a reservation. I think that's really awesome that they're doing that, and kind of unique. Well, a lot of people are doing that now, but a great way to, have a great dining experience. So that's a great restaurant. So check it out. Also, don't forget to check out the Artist Cooperative Gallery. They are offering their February show. That's it's called Finding Joy in Winter. This show will run till the end of the month. And so please visit their website for more information. So I know also the library is doing some great things, and we'll probably announce those next week. But in the meantime, let's get on with our show, Martin. What do you say?
I'd say it's pretty amazing. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So let's bring on Ben.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey Ben,
We're good.
How's it going?
doing good.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Good to see you both.
it's good to see you.
As you can see, I changed my name to Plan B.
That's great.
Yeah. So, what do we? You know what? I'm gonna change it because it looks like I'm trying to be a rapper or something.
I
and-
can't believe it.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm self-conscious about it. All right. So, Martin, you had some great ideas for what we wanted to talk about today. Why don't you enlighten the rest of us?
Well, we're going to talk about some music and some movies and some recipes, foods, I guess.
Awesome. All right.
healthy
Well,
ones.
let's
Healthy ones, actually.
Health and fitness too, right?
perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
That's actually how I met Martin. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, it's how I met you. How I met my Martin.
That was a good one. I like that.
So, all right. The favorite movie of all time. Go.
Favorite movie all the time. Be anything like action or scary one?
Whatever comes to mind when I say favorite movie of all time.
Okay. It's gotta be Star Trek.
Okay.
Ooh.
The new one or one of the older movies of it.
The older ones.
Okay. I love it. Kim, favorite movie of all time.
Sound of Music.
Oh,
Ooh,
very nice.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
that's a classic. I love that. Love that movie.
That's awesome. I don't have an answer. So my right now I would say that you know what? I'm going to say Inside Llewyn Davis.
Oh,
It's
I
a
never heard of
Cohen.
that one.
It's a Cohen brothers. Kim, you would love it. It's a Cohen brothers movie about a singer songwriter, a folk artist in the
Oh.
'60s
Oh,
in the Village, and it's awesome. It stars Oscar Isaac, and
I think I heard that movie. I think so.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Inside Llewyn Davis. I highly recommend it.
Oh, I'll have to check that one out. I'm always looking for another good movie to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What movies have you guys been watching during the pandemic?
That's a hard one. Maybe some scary movies, like horror movies.
You've been watching some scary movies?
Yeah, I haven't seen some of them.
All right.
It's kind of a little scary now too. With someone's hair sticks up.
I can't watch scary movies myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Martin, it
can't-
looks like you're scared now. Your hair is sticking up.
oh, my hair. It's short. That's going to happen like that.
all right. Kim, do you like scary movies?
I don't like scary movies. I like Hallmark, The Woman Fuzzy, but I also like action movies, and I do love spy movies.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Action movies are one of my best ones too. The second best.
the second best.
Second best behind horror,
Um,
behind scary movies?
behind sci-fi.
Oh, okay. All right. Where do scary movies rank for you?
Maybe around 8 or so.
8th? Okay.
Yeah,
And yet that's your go-to during the pandemic. That's interesting, Martin.
yeah. I will start watching that. There's nothing to do, so I'll start watching that.
Well, what's your favorite scary movie of all time?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it gotta be I don't think on top of my head. Maybe it's Hellraiser, one of the
Okay.
classic ones.
All right. Kim, do you have a favorite scary movie?
Well, I don't like scary movies, so
Me either.
I shut my eyes and then I have nightmares. but I can't answer that because I don't really watch them.
Right. Just
But the action movies, the Jason Statham movies are really good, and all of the I don't know, the Fast 8 or whatever, Fast and Furious, those movies are good.
Fast and Furious. Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Yeah.
Great action though.
Yeah. How about you, Ben?
I don't particularly like action movies that much. I watched them more as a child.
Oh.
And now I actually get upset when there's unnecessary action scenes in a movie.
Really?
Yeah, like the one that comes to mind is like Christmas Carol, the animated Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, where Jim Carrey played all of the parts. There's like a 4.5 minute cart chase scene in the middle of it, and I get that like they're trying to use the animation to its, but I was like, this is unnecessary, and I like story. I like when people talk. One of my favorite movies of all time is a movie called Blue Jay. It's on Netflix. It's two people. It's black and white, and they just talk for an hour and a half, and that's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies. So I'm very boring when it comes to this. Meg Gavin says hello. Good morning, Meg.
Oh, that's my daughter-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah. Hi, Meg.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. Well, very nice. Now I like Meg even more.
That's interesting.
It. Yes. Scary movies? My favorite scary movie concept. Meg, put your favorite movie in the comments. My favorite scary movie concept is The Strangers. The Strangers, because I really like it's a movie. The premise is just that people show up at your door one night and they knock on the door and then that's it. There's no cause or
Wow.
That's horrifying. So it's both my favorite scary movie concept and the one that makes me the scariest. The makes me the scariest, makes me the scaredest, most scared. I don't know. I'm not. All right. Her favorite movie is 1776. Yes. Sit down,
1776.
John.
Is that an old movie?
It is. Yes.
Oh.
Starring William Daniels, Bill Daniels,
Oh,
who
I
you
I
might
think
know as Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World.
Oh yes, I've seen the
Yeah.
show.
It's
yes.
It's a musical about the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Yes, now I remember.
It's awesome. It stars John Adams. Yeah, it's great. The Strangers gave me nightmares. Me too.
Strangers.
The Strangers gave Meg nightmares. This is interesting.
Because it's silent treatment.
Meg could have been the guest today.
Could have been
She
the
should be.
guest.
She should be. Kim, get Meg on. I think you
come
can pull
on.
some. I think you can pull some strings.
Right.
What was the next topic you wanted to talk about, Martin? Music.
Music is a big one. Yeah.
All right. What kind of music do you like?
I think rock and roll. I guess.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
Any specific artists or bands?
Linkin Park. I guess one of them.
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
I like Linkin
Nice.
Park. Linkin Park's good.
Yeah, they're all right. They're kind of subtle at some point, but sometimes they go with really like heavy metal. Sometimes.
Yeah.
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 Meg says, "Sorry, I'm buried under cats." Totally get it. Totally get it. And
Jimmy has two though.
Are they really big cats?
No.
And Paul says his favorite movie is 1408, or at least his favorite horror movie. Okay,
Oh.
good to know. Good to know.
No, none
Good
of
to
those
know.
movies.
Don't watch any of them. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
they're horror. Forget it.
No, watch 1776. Kim, you're gonna love 1776.
All right, I'll take your word.
Sit
for
down,
it.
John. He plays the violin. It's a great
one.
great film. Yeah. So music. You like
Mhm.
Linkin Park?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love Linkin Park.
That's great music.
Specifically Hybrid Theory,
Oh.
that first album. I
Hybrid
don't-
Theory. That's a good
Hybrid
one.
Theory, I believe, was their first album, or at least it's the one that has a bunch of hits on it that I remember from the early 2000s.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, Kim, favorite music?
I like all kinds of music. And I think the ones that stand out for me the most are probably, I don't know if I have a particular favorite. I like particular artists. So I'm not really a huge country fan, like that kind of whiny kind of stuff. It's kind of depressing. It's,
Yeah. I'm not.
no offense to anyone, but
Right. I'm not
yeah.
into the country either, so I listen to some of them, but not too much.
yeah. It always has a sad story to tell, and so but
Mhm.
for the most part, I think it's gotten a little different. But
Right.
how about you, Ben?
So mine is whiny country music. That's my favorite. And I'm very offended by both of you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no. And I'm gonna leave the show now. So
What?
no. I don't know. So I kind of listened. I read an article or something the other day that said that the music that you are most, I think it was just a TikTok video actually, that said that the music that you're most drawn to is the music that you liked in high school.
Oh.
Because everything from 12 to 21 feels more important, and so all of your heightened nostalgic memories are tied to that.
Oh, I guess.
And but I don't know if that's true, because I listened to whatever was randomly happening I like show tunes. I like,
tunes.
that's not my favorite, but I love show tunes. Put on like a Broadway cast album, and that's great. I love folk music. I like rock. I like 90s R&B.
Oh, they're the best too. I like them.
Yeah. I like a very specific subset of country and hip hop from around the same time period, which feels weird, but it was when I was riding in cars with people. I love oldies. So we did the Caswell Cook show, or not the
oldies.
Caswell Cook show, but we did the we did Ask Caswell last spring.
Oh, we did, yeah.
and we talked to a ton of old rock and roll stars,
Yeah.
and that was fun because I love, like the Association and the Hollies and
Yeah.
all of the people that we had on. I loved the music.
Hmm.
And I knew all of the songs from everybody that we were talking to. And when we would talk to new people, they would be like, "How do you know this? You're like 11." And I'm like, "I'm 30." Um,
Uh-huh.
my dad, I rode in the car for hours with my dad, and he always had
Mhm.
B101 on. And so I loved all of that music. That's probably my favorite. When I get nostalgic about music, it's usually music from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah. That is the truth. Like when you hear a song on the radio, all of a sudden you kind of go back to the time. It kind of brings back a memory. That's what
Yeah.
happens to me. Does that happen to
Mhm.
you guys as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs during the '60s, the Beatles. I like the
Yeah.
Beatles.
Yeah.
They're classic.
I've never heard of them.
I heard some of them. I searched them.
Who are the Beatles?
They're in the '60s. They're a British song.
I'm just kidding, Martin. I'm so sorry.
That's in with you.
All right.
Meg says the Beatles, they have a song for every occasion or feeling.
Yeah.
They do.
Paul Dumas says Hootie and the Blowfish and Counting
Yeah.
Crows. He also said Iron Maiden is his favorite metal band, Martin.
Oh, Iron Man. I heard that one. Those are. I think that's was that from Metallica or something like that?
Metallica's good.
Metallica is good, yeah.
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 My sister loved metal when I was a kid, and but I never got into that at all. However, she was also a big fan of Nirvana.
Nirvana. Oh.
So like 4-year-old me or 5-year-old me was absolutely crushed when Kurt Cobain died.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And
yeah, Nirvana is one of the '90s band that is, I heard the song right beginning.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
I forgot the title. It's something to do with I saw the video. The guy sings really loud with the guitar. It's in Nirvana. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like Led Zeppelin.
You like Led Zeppelin? Led Zeppelin has one of my favorite songs of all time. Thank You.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I heard that guy.
Yeah.
I love Thank You by Led Zeppelin.
But let me tell you a quick story if you wouldn't mind. So
Sure.
I loved a rock band, the country rock. Leonard Skinner is one of my favorite bands of all times. And so growing up, I didn't connect to them, but when I got older, I did. And so my husband took me to a Leonard Skinner concert over at Mohegan's. No, it was at Foxwoods. No, it's at Mohegan Sun, I think. And honestly, we had to recover from that concert because it was so loud.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we lost some of our hearing that day.
You did,
nobody sat down. Everyone stood up, and the louder they got, the louder the audience got. And it was like such an amazing concert because they just still had it going on. But after we were done, we couldn't hear for days. It was like, this was interesting. But it was awesome to see them in person. So,
great.
Yeah. So
all right. Let's move into recipes.
Ooh.
All right. What do you got? Healthy recipes, fitness, healthy recipes. What you got, Martin?
My recipes are unique, but sometimes I make plain sauteed chicken with sauce. Any sauce think of, but every plain, but it's healthy. So for me,
I love it. What's your favorite sauce?
Spicy sauce could be hot. Will be sriracha sauce I make. Should be.
All right.
He likes to experiment. You do a good job with that, Martin.
I do. I experiment a lot of things.
I love experimenting when cooking. We have a lot of comments today. This is nice.
Good.
Paul says one of my fondest memories is listening to the Help album with my dad on a battery-powered cassette player during Hurricane Gloria. It might be my earliest memory. Paul's uh Paul's basement. So I'm friends with Paul's brother and Paul, obviously, but
Oh.
I'm friends with Paul's brother Kurt, and we would go edit videos in his basement, and they had like these action figures of the Beatles
That's
on
cool.
the shelf down there that were really awesome. His dad's was a music teacher for a really long time in
Wow.
Stonington, I believe, or Pawcatuck.
Mhm.
Meg says I make a mean roasted chicken.
That's good.
And
That's
Paul
good.
says I have a salmon recipe for a white bean chicken chili, low fat, low sodium.
Oh
That sounds
wow,
really good.
that sounds
That sounds
delicious.
really good.
Yeah. You like the spicy stuff and the scary stuff, Martin. This is what I'm learning today. Metal? You're a rocker. You like spicy, you like rock, and you like scary stuff. You are not a person to mess with, Martin.
Sometimes, yeah, I do that, but most of the time most of the time I'm quiet and settle, and I watch some action stuff.
Yeah.
With his
Alright.
his hot recipe.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Kim,
Martin.
what do you like to make?
I like to experiment. I'm known as experimenting. I guess my son could always teases me that he always had to try all the experiments through the years. And so,
That's
but
great.
I do like to just kind of just get lost in the kitchen. I put my favorite music on and just cook. And I like to find recipes that are healthy, but you feel like you're satisfying your sweet tooth in a
Mhm.
sense. But I like healthy stuff. I cook pretty healthy. We eat pretty healthy. And I just, in general, we're all natural kind of recipes, that fresh ingredients, that sort of thing. So any particular one, it's usually chicken or ground turkey or
Hmm.
fish. But I like to find recipes that really are unique. I actually just tried eggplant fries the other day.
How
Interesting.
was that?
I need to perfect it.
What,
It was an experiment.
what's it called again?
Eggplant fries.
No, that's an experiment I've never heard of.
Yeah,
That's
so you
interesting.
just cut them up, and you there's different recipes, but I varied mine a little bit. But you dip them with egg batter,
Uh-huh.
and then you add grated cheese and other
Yeah.
spices. I did Italian spice, and there's probably others, but that's what I did. And then you bake them, and they were good. They were missing something, but it was the next one will be better. So it's always an experiment.
Experiment.
I went for about a year. I was vegan
Oh.
and I loved it. And I stopped because of the pandemic and because I wasn't going out to the store myself.
Mhm.
Right.
And it just felt. Also, I got busy doing all of this stuff, and I stopped cooking as much. But I had a bunch of recipes. I really liked tempeh BLTs.
Ooh.
You smoked tempeh. Was really good. I never got good at working with tofu at
Oh,
all.
yeah.
So I barely tried, and I never really got good with it. But I loved chickpeas. So a chickpea stir fry
Mm.
would be great with some low sodium teriyaki sauce.
Mhm.
I really loved this chickpea curry.
Ooh.
Yeah, this chickpea coconut curry that I would make was awesome. And what else were my favorites? There was a black bean tacos were always great. Black bean burgers. There was one time we had a whole bunch of family members come over, and I made burgers for everybody.
Oh wow.
And for some people, I made cheeseburgers for half of the people, or for almost everybody. I made cheeseburgers,
Mhm.
and then there was this cool like southern ground chicken spicy burger that everybody wanted to try. So we had that,
Hmm.
and then I made black bean and red pepper burgers from scratch,
Oh wow, that's amazing.
which was really cool. With like cornmeal and stuff in it. I don't remember how I did that, but they were amazing. And then
Mm.
I made falafel burgers.
Hmm,
So we
sounds
had
good.
we had all four of those, and everyone tried it.
Mhm.
My mom though during that time got so suspicious that I was trying to force them to eat healthy that she once told me that she wasn't going to eat the oatmeal that I bought them because it was vegan oatmeal.
Oh,
And I was like,
that's it.
Mom, I got some bad news for you. All oatmeal that you've ever had is vegan oatmeal. I don't think that you understand what the term vegan means.
Vegan.
Um, but that was really nice.
Mhm.
Allie, my best friend, my roommate, made me for that year. She made me a vegan chocolate birthday cake. That was phenomenal.
Yeah,
It was
Ooh,
that's
awesome.
awesome.
Meg says she enjoys baking.
Yeah,
bacon.
she likes to bake. She's a good baker.
I do
Uh,
not like to bake because I'm an improviser.
I guess so.
You can't experiment. I mean, you can experiment, but you can't improvise when baking.
You
Yeah,
can?
it's a science.
Yeah,
It is
Oh,
a
it's a
science.
science. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
interested in that.
But there are some recipes that you may like that you feel that you could kind of go
Hmm.
Yeah,
beyond.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Or you can always like experiment with like the toppings of
yeah.
things after you bake
Toppings.
them. Yeah,
You can make a chocolate flavored topping with avocado.
yes,
That's very interesting.
It
yeah.
is interesting.
All right, when this whole thing's over, we should make a big healthy dinner and all hang out
There you go. There you go. You
and
know,
watch scary movies and listen to metal.
Sure. Very good.
She said
well,
that's why I like to bake. It's hard to mess it up.
yeah, it's hard to mess
Hmm.
it up. Yeah,
It's
it's
all
good to
done in
get lost.
science.
Yeah.
It is a science. Like my son is a baker, like,
Oh, yeah.
and he works at Besta Bakery, and
Hmm.
he actually does really well. And so for usually for holidays, I don't have to worry too much because he'll supply us with all the good things. But
Hmm.
you know, I like to bake certain things, so I like to bake healthy. So
Hmm.
there's such a thing, like even regardless. So
Right.
you know, it's all good. So yeah.
Uh, let's circle back to the beginning just for a second.
Okay.
Instead of movies, let's talk TV shows.
Oh,
Favorite
yeah.
TV show or TV show that you've been watching recently?
Favorite TV show. I have two. One, it's the Highlanders series. I love that series. TV series. Amazing. If I talk about the Immortals, how to survive.
Yeah. What have you been watching recently?
Recently I've been trying to watch the Power Rangers series. That's the classic for kids, but I like to watch that too.
That's still
The,
around.
the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
Yeah, I've seen those. I
with
still
like
want to,
Tommy and Jason and stuff.
yeah, I want to see the original stuff too. And the new one I saw was on Saturday. It was called Dino Fury. That's something
Okay.
new.
Is that the one where there are like three Power Rangers and they're and like one of they it's like there's three Power Rangers and then there were two other Power Rangers that like a virus got them before they became Power Rangers and now they're evil?
Oh, some storylines they start as evil and then they come in and they turn good. I don't know. I don't get that.
I love Power Rangers, and it's
They're
the best
amazing.
excuse to have a 5-year-old in the house is to be like, no, you love this, let's keep watching it.
Right. I've been watching Power Rangers since I was a kid. I love that show series.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it so much when it became not cool to love Power Rangers. I told everybody I didn't like it, but then I still watched it at home.
Yeah.
Oh, secret.
Yeah, I loved it. I
It's
wanted to
the
be.
it's the mystery of how to get the powers. That's why I watch it.
Yeah, I love that. Kim,
Amazing.
TV show.
Well, presently we're watching Suits. That's a series.
Oh yes, that's one
That's
of
a
my
really
best
good
ones too.
series. But my all-time favorite series was Alias. I just loved that. That was
Hmm.
like so awesome. And Jack Ryan. But the TV shows, generally on regular channels, I like, we watch SEAL Team, like that show,
Ooh,
and
yeah,
Station 19, and
sounds good.
yeah, and we have what we're doing Blacklist, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of Blacklist.
Blacklist. Oh, I've
Yeah,
seen a little bit of that show. It's quite dark, so a little
it
bit.
is dark. It is
Yeah.
dark, so it's not my favorite, but
I've seen several of TV shows this time. I have
Mhm.
seen Suits you mentioned, and I have seen Gotham. That's the newest thing.
Yeah, yeah, you had mentioned that earlier.
Hmm.
Awesome.
How about you, Ben? I
Uh,
call you Brian.
how first the country music and now this. So I loved growing up. Not only did I like old music, but I also loved old TV shows. So
Oh yeah, I like
I grew
those.
up watching Nick at Night with like I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched and the Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Tyler Moore,
Hmm.
Taxi, The Odd Couple, Happy Days.
Hmm.
Um, as an
I've seen Happy
adult,
Days.
Happy
yeah,
Day.
as an
They're
adult,
classic.
it is definitely a classic. As an adult, The Office, which I know is a very popular thing to say right now, but it's
Hmm.
true. It's like one of the best shows ever.
Oh yeah.
But right now, I would say there's a show on ABC. I'm sorry, on Apple TV Plus called Ted Lasso.
Oh, never heard of that one.
So you have to. It's subscription based. You have to have Apple TV Plus to watch it. But
Oh
it
yeah.
is if you want watch some YouTube clips of it. It is the most genuinely nice, inspirational show
Oh.
that starts out as a like a bad joke premise.
Uh-huh.
That a Midwestern second tier college football coach gets hired by a Premier League soccer team in London.
Hmm.
So he has to move and he doesn't know anything about the sport.
Right.
So it's like, haha, like really funny joke to start with. And it's like very one note. It was based off of some commercials from the earlier 2000s.
Hmm. I think I saw that.
And yeah, when NBC got the Premier League, they had Jason Sudeikis play this sort of, you know, dumb coach who didn't know anything about soccer. And, and it was a very one note joke. And it turned into the most beautiful TV show
Wow.
about people that care about each other and are positive and how terrible cynicism is. And it's a beautiful, beautiful show. So I
Interesting.
highly recommend it. And if you can't watch it because you don't have Apple TV Plus, I highly recommend going on YouTube and finding as many clips as you can.
Hmm. Yeah,
If you like,
I don't have Apple TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have Amazon Fire Stick though.
Mm, that's good.
Yeah.
Meg says Parks and
Parks
Rec,
and
The
Rec.
Walking Dead, Schitt's Creek. I mostly enjoy cheesy sitcoms. I agree, Meg, wholeheartedly. I like lighthearted TV because life has enough chaos, violence, and drama.
Good
That's
one.
well said,
I think
Megan.
that this year Meg and I are becoming best friends. That's what I think. That's what I like see as happening
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
So
she's a
you
good
know,
lady. She's a good
yeah.
lady.
absolutely, Meg. When you're thinking about it, Ben is a wonderful name.
Well, that's a good name.
Thank you, Martin.
Nice try, Nice try, Ben. They're gonna name what they want. I keep saying Kim could go for either a boy or a girl too.
It could Ben
Oh.
Benjamina. There's a lot of
Interesting name.
there's a lot of choices there. All right,
Yeah.
we've been on for 35 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna let you guys go. But
Okay.
this has been a lot of fun, and I
Oh,
feel like
it's
we all
fun.
got to know each other a lot more. So
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Thank
Thank-
you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
both.
All right, we'll
Quigley.
see you next week.
Quigley.
Yes, Quigley.
Quigley Gavin. All right, bye guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Ben.
Thank you. All right. Good job, Martin.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
That's fun.
it was fun. So
Yeah.
we'll see you on Thursday, and then we'll do that dry run with this with the StreamYard. Okay.
Oh, with my Bluetooth.
We
Yeah.
are still live.
Oh,
We are still live. Say your catchphrase.
oh, my catchphrase.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's it for now. See you on the next on the beat.
All right, good.